Hi guys, welcome to another video. So today we'll talk about tourism. So in fact, after this video, you're able to determine how and why people are leaving their countries to go travel doing tourism, and in which country they're visiting. So in terms of where should we invest in our money, and when the holiday comes, which industry or which country should we invest in, that's really helpful. And you will know why today will suggest you guys to start buying retail stocks, and especially in United States. So in the the most recent video, I talk about retail stocks is asking you guys to not to buy them because of the earning reports may going bad, because you see the Best Buy and Bed Bath & Beyond, the stock is doing really bad. Other than Home Depot, because it's about stock picking, it's doing pretty good. So I'll talk about if the theme comes, if we understand the theme is here, it's easier for us to invest. So first of all, we have to look at the concept of why we go travel. Okay, for example, I live in Canada. For example, if the Canadian dollars is doing good, for example, USD to Canadian dollars, right? So if the Canadian dollar is doing good, with going down means Canadian dollars is appreciating, meaning that for each dollar I spend outside of Canada, is the most effective. Okay, so I will consider the thought of going outside of Canada. That's point one. The second point is about which country should I go to. For example, you can check all the G20 currency, right? For example, I can plug in, if you're not familiar with FX, you can do this. Tradingview.com, this website, and you press Canadian dollars to USD. In fact, you can look at this way, right? Why not? Okay, so if you see that anything to Canadian dollars, I'll pull it down a bit more so you see the code. So any pair of the FX market, of the Forex, like that, okay, like that, okay, it's going up, meaning that you should go to that country. So for example, it's going up, right? So Canada, people from Canada should go to United States. For example, you can plug in Hong Kong dollars. Okay, so right now the same, right? Because Hong Kong dollar is packed with US dollar. For example, if you're considering going to Taiwan, it's not as good, right? It's not as steep. So you should go to Hong Kong instead of or United States instead of Taiwan. For example, if you want to go to Australia, you can check, right? It's not as sexy, but in general, compared to last year, at the same time, it's pretty attractive. So might as well people from Canada will go to United States in short term, but in general, they will go to Australia more. But because of the trip is further, right? That's another consideration you should consider. So right now, we'll talk about United States, because just by looking at the US dollar, I know I want it to go up, but in the end, it is coming down strongly. The pattern is really strong, the hand and shoulder pattern, and as long as it's not coming above the neckline or above 92.4, which is the trend analysis of the square, then it's really bad. So the currency in the US dollar will be going down and depreciating even more afterwards. So we can look at this figure. This is the tourism arrivals in for United States. So you see a seasonal factor, right? So every year in the summer, it should be is at the peak. So that's point one, and you should look at where in general people coming from. Australia, and the most is from Canada, right? Canada is just really close to United States. So that is exactly why we should be aware, other than the distance. And also because of the currency differences, people from Canada will flood into United States. That is the main thing. So you say, oh, the peak is in the summer. Why should you talk about these stocks right now? Because the bottom is now. The bottom is now. After Christmas, after New Year, nothing happened, right? So should you invest in a stock? Not for traveling, you should go to United States in maybe May or July, right? But in terms of investment, should you invest when the price is high, or invest when the price is low, right? In fact, invest in the price when the price is low. That is the key, right? So you should look at, again, I don't suggest you buying Walmart or Home Depot because they are everywhere in Canada. You can look at Best Buy. You can look at Best Buy in general, but it's pretty high right now. You can look at Bed Bath & Beyond. I will talk about this stock in next Monday. Also, you can look at I believe Amazon, right? Because for traveling is pretty far, but for buying anything from United States, because of the currency, the benefits that you can take advantage in the currency differences, so you can just might as well just buy in Amazon and ship in Canada. So that is the instant effect in the stock. So I will bring up this stock technically and the charting analysis of these stocks on Friday. So you can just drop down your looks, and then you can start investing or planning your portfolio of the new year. So that's basically everything. Hopefully you guys can see everything I've done will be backed by either fundamental analysis or data or statistics, right? So that is one big movement that I've been teaching in Asia. Right now I taught in I've been teaching in Australia, Canada, Malaysia the most, and the most one is Hong Kong and China. That's one main theme and movement that I want to push in the investment area, so that everyone, if you don't have money, you don't have degree, no problem. So just think straight, everything is rational, then you may able to make a profit from the investment world. So that's my movement. Hopefully you support. If you support me or this movement, you can give me thumbs up, and you should give me thumbs up and also share this video to your friends. Please, I'll see you next time. Investing Big Easy. Goodbye.